What is going on, guys? Welcome to not episode 11, but a little behind the scenes making of my videos here. So, thank you, Mr. Motorcycle, for coming through my intro. So, this is going to be a little different than most of our normal videos because this isn't going to be an episode, but this is going to be, what goes into making an episode. And you guys can see, what I do in between filming and all that. So, the first thing we actually got to do to get ready for Sunday's mega episode is I actually had 3 new subscribers. So we have to get our trees planted, and I need to find some birch saplings, which I actually don't have any. Good start to the episode, right? But it's one of the things I got to deal with while, filming these episodes. Sometimes I run out of stuff. And as you guys know, I start like every episode off with saying, I've been busy. Like, for instance, I started growing warped trees. That was something I started doing recently just to get some shroom lights because we're using them in one of our builds that I'll actually show you in Sunday's episode. So the point of this episode really isn't to be, like I said, necessarily an episode, but just to kind of give you guys a behind the scenes of what goes on because it's honestly just because I just wanted to film something today and put an extra video out for you guys. So, we're just going to go ahead and do my normal chores that I would be doing in between videos. But, figured I'd make a video of it because there's really no videos on YouTube of, like, small YouTubers doing, like, their day-to-day stuff. It's always, like, the big guys. So, I figured, you guys are interested in watching this. You are, and if not, then it's no big deal. I just wanted to film something. So we're going to sit here and we, like I said, had 3 new subscribers. So if you are watching this, I'm going to make you wait till Sunday's episode to let you know who they were. But we're going to go ahead and finish grabbing saplings here. And of course, I only got 2. But we'll go over here. We'll just grab one of these real quick. Just chop down some wood. And then also in Sunday's episode, guys, I want to end up finishing, or at least finishing the main part of the football field we started. So we're going to have to make a ton of white concrete. So you guys will actually get a chance to see how the concrete maker works. If you, never have seen one in action, it might be something you're interested in. So just sitting here questing for saplings. This is basically what I do a lot of times when I get subscribers. It's basically a quest for saplings. Because I never seem to cut down birch trees. I always cut down oak trees for wood. Because I don't know if you guys ever happen to notice, but this was basically a little forest right here. And I've pretty much clear cut the whole thing. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead here. We'll cut down one more sapling, or one more birch tree, because I cannot seem to get saplings. And it's always good to have a couple extras in advance, because then that way it saves me time from having to do stuff like this in other episodes. So, still looking for a sapling here, of course. And I guarantee you that my luck will be we won't get any. But hey, that's fine. But yeah, guys, whenever I like to play in between episodes, that's when I brainstorm a lot of my ideas. And I have stuff written down where I want to take the series and everything. And just doing a survival world wasn't the goal, necessarily. I want to, have fun in the survival world and have like a storyline and lore and everything like that, and actually make the world like immersive. So I think we finally got enough. Alright, we finally got enough birch saplings. So now we can come on over here. And that's basically where I got all the birch saplings for this whole entire forest over here, was actually from over there. So we ended up getting 3 new subscribers. One guy actually ended up missing completely. I apologize for that if he happens to catch this video, but we're going to go ahead and here, now we have our saplings, we have our stone, and we're going to need 3 jack-o'-lanterns. Then we're going to come over here, and I always wanted to make this kind of balanced. Like, I want to do 10 rows of 10. So we have 4, 3, so we'll put another one over here. Skip 2. And then you guys remember this design from I believe our second episode. But it's just that. And then I toss a sapling in. And I toss the jack-o'-lantern in. And then since I'm in no rush to make these grow, I'll just let it grow naturally. I won't use any bone meal on it. So that gives us 4 and 4 on each side, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So then we'll just go over here. And we'll go like that. We'll toss that sapling down. And then that'll give me 5 over here. And then we'll come over here and do that one more time. Alright guys, and that took care of getting all our subscriber saplings in. Of course I will, don't blow up. Of course I will need signs. Oh, no. Oh, I got lucky there. Of course I'll need signs to go on these and everything, which we have signed. But like I said, I don't want to spoil it for Sunday's episode, so we'll just go ahead and keep that there. And of course the rain won't quit when I decide to film this. I actually wish I had filmed this yesterday because I had to play ahead a little bit yesterday to get to the point where I could film Sunday's episode. So, of course, I thought of the idea too late, but we can still get some stuff done here, and you guys can kind of see, you know, the stuff I'm doing that you guys aren't getting to see necessarily because this is all stuff on, like, my end. So, toss that birch wood in there. I'm kind of glad I've been getting all that birch wood because we've been going through chests and everything like crazy. All right, there's a witch out there. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. And then when we wake up in the morning here, hopefully it'll be safe to go outside, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get started on the concrete we need, which I actually went ahead and made. So, funny, if you guys actually remember at the end of last episode when we started our giant football field, I ended up running out of gravel. I had the sand to make concrete, but I didn't have the gravel. So, I actually forgot about these chests over here, which was, of course, this whole entire chunk that I mined out over here. Well, there was like 8 stacks of gravel in here. So, we actually ended up having enough gravel. I just completely forgot about it. And there was also dirt in there, too. So, we do have a pretty good supply of dirt, which is great. Because that means tomorrow we'll be able to finish at least the field itself. So, we'll go ahead and do that. And now we just got to make a bunch of concrete. I don't know exactly how much we need, but I'm going to assume at least 5 stacks. And then if you guys happen to remember, this can take at least 2 stacks before I have to stop and mine it. So all you got to do really, and this thing is pretty simple, is just stand here and left click. And then the concrete hardens because of the water next to it and then gets pushed over by the piston. And then you just stand here and just do this. So while I'm doing stuff like this, I'll also sit here and think of ideas because this is kind of mindless. I'm not really doing anything to, you know, not anything challenging. I'm just clicking the left button here for a couple minutes. That's why I really wish we had that TNT duplication thing that Java has, but of course we're not that lucky. So, yeah, if you guys were wondering, this is exactly how I made all the concrete for the football field up there, so like I said, it's just a lot of mindless placing. And I necessarily wouldn't make a good video or an entertaining video by YouTube standards. Yeah, I can fit a couple more. So, you know, that's why I don't show this stuff normally, but I figured, hey, why not, you know? Alright, so there we go. We just finished up 2 full stacks. And I actually think I have room for... I think I have room for 3 more. Let's try this. I've never actually pushed this thing to its limits. Yep, okay. So that's it. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and mine all this up. Alright guys, so we finished making up our concrete powder here. So I made about 4 stacks. And 4 stacks plus 26. So I got a little concrete powder left over, which is fine because concrete powder is nice to have because, you know, you always don't want to just have just regular concrete. So another thing I'll do in between episodes, guys, is I actually breed my cows. You know, we haven't really used them since we have the max level bookshelf and I have the mending villager, but I just like to come over here and breed them and, you know, just keep them going just in case we ever need like leather or something like that. That way I just have a decent supply on hand. So I'll come over here and harvest all this wheat, just this little field we have. I don't even harvest it all. I'll punch out the sugar cane just to give us a little bit more sugar cane for our sugar cane farm, of course, I've been saying we're going to make for quite a while. And as you can see, this is just in between episodes that I've gotten, what, 8 stacks, 9 stacks of sugarcane. And then I have pumpkins here, and I have all these cactus too, which I gotta take down to the farm, which I actually did finish, and I'll show you guys the experience bank in tomorrow's episode. But yeah, just come over here. Let's go like this. Breed them all up, and then flip to my pick, so I get the experience points. It's just an easy way to mend your tools. And like I said, we get more cows, so it's really win-win. Then what I'll do a lot between episodes, I don't know if you guys haven't noticed, but from Thursday's episode till now, I actually ended up gaining 7 levels, and we actually have a full stack of emerald blocks, and that's because I've been trading so much with the villagers. So, I mean, I have a ton of pumpkins now, a literal ton, and melons too. So, what I do is I just walk over here to our farmer villager, switch to my pick so it mends it, and we just walk in here. I did have to kill a couple of villagers because they escaped, and I just wasn't going to deal with tracking them down. But trade till he locks that trade. Trade till he locks that trade. And then, like, he always moves, so I got to go chase the experience. But, yeah, as you can see, there's a couple less villagers in here, and that's, like I said, I just had to kill a few of them because every time I opened the door, they just ended up walking outside. So, I wasn't going to deal with that. But we got our trading done. And now, oh, we got to toss our emeralds in here. The goal is to eventually get a full emerald beacon. Multiple emerald beacons, for that matter. And then after I get done with trading, guys, I come up here and I harvest our melons, which for some reason keep getting trampled on, and I don't know what for. Because I mob-proof most of this. I'm assuming something's falling off of here and jumping on these things, so I don't know. It's not that big of a deal because we have the giant melon and pumpkin farm. These are kind of just like the easy-to-get ones. Just kind of got to work for them. Yeah, look how many pumpkins we've lost. So, like I said, I don't know what's going on. But that's our carrot field, and I've been harvesting that in between episodes too to go trade with that villager. So, I do have to finish this up here. We should probably do that. I mean, that's not really a... we could do that in tomorrow's episode. Why not? I mean, that's kind of a semi-big task. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. That'll work. So, I mean, it's just a lot of maintenance stuff that I actually end up doing in between episodes. You know, like I said, I do some trading to mend my tools, and that's why I get levels. But, you know, I can go ahead and plant all these. Alright, so those are good to go. And then we can go ahead down here. And I'm going to try and not do any spoilers here, but this is easier said than done. And I'll actually end up showing this off in tomorrow's episode also. But we did end up finishing the pumpkin and melon farm. And then I basically Enderman proofed it. So, there it is right there, the mine cart. So all I got to do is get started. And then he'll go around and collect the drops. But, I mean, just from working in this area, this is how many I've gotten. So, really aren't hurting for pumpkin and melon anymore. And then, with the slime, I ended up condensing the slime down because the chest was almost full just from working around here. And I don't know if you can hear them now, but they're bouncing around now. And then I have to go like this to hide spoilers for tomorrow's episode. But, ooh, this thing's already getting backed up. But I did finish the experience bank here. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you guys that tomorrow. But yeah, that's basically what I do in between episodes. I do the farming. Sometimes I'll go fishing because I've been looking for an Unbreaking 3 book because this pick badly needs it. But yeah, it's basically just gathering supplies for the episode. You know, brainstorming some ideas and just doing a little bit of maintenance around here. You know, like I said, I've been getting those shroom lights off of these trees over here. And it's just little stuff like that. But it keeps the episodes going and they don't stall out. So, you know, I do got to do stuff in between episodes. But, you know, it was just a little video on what I do, you know, to basically make the episodes. It's a little behind the scenes, I guess you could say. So, I guess I'll end the video here. And if you were one of the... I am way too close. If you were one of the 3 subscribers, you'll, of course, get your treat in Sunday's episode. So, you know, be on the lookout for that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.